Hello Capricorn, welcome to your November 2020 Tarot Oracle reading. Thank you so much for joining me on the Journey with Nicole YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and get started right away here with the Starman Tarot deck. Hope you're all doing well. What messages do the Tarot and Spirit have for Capricorn for November 2020? November 2020, what messages? What messages do we have for Capricorn for November 2020? The World. Well, isn't that just beautiful? You have everything you want. Everything. There's a completion of a full cycle and a beginning of a new cycle. And that completion is like the happily ever after, and now it's time for a new happily ever after chapter. So that's wonderful. And I'll read from the Starman Tarot because he sometimes gives a little more electric view of it, which I love. That's why I use these cards. And then you have the Six of Wands. That's basically like bam, 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 here I am, right? Like, look at that. It's like you can conquer anything. So let's go ahead and pull another one, and then I'm going to grab the Starman Tarot because the World, Six of Wands, it's almost like you can achieve whatever you want. And then the Hierophant, so you're in a place of knowledge, extreme knowledge, spiritual knowledge. You're moving up to you're basically up-leveling, and you're seeing the power within. We're going to look at just so you can get an idea here of what's going on. You've got some extreme wisdom, extreme power, spiritual knowledge, the world, so you're able to complete things, and then you've got the Ace of Swords, which is about new beginning, fresh new start at something. So very interesting. It's a whole new, basically you've got a whole new canvas in front of you. And that's very, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and just read a couple of these so you can get an idea of how powerful of a reading we have in front of us. So the World, an auspicious period. You have achieved success in your endeavor. Walk in harmony with Mother Earth. Gather your tribe and give your best. So there's one more thing. Clear vessel and channel for new cycles. You have all the instruments you need. It's time to gather your tribe and be a force for good. So that would explain the Hierophant. It's almost like you're leveling up to a more beautiful you. So the Six of Wands, let's go ahead and look at that. I like giving you just a couple of the description words here so you can get an idea. They're a little bit off from the traditional tarot, but still on the same path. Triumph and victory achieved. Get your desired recognition. Fine-tune your pathway to success. That's exactly it. And if you need anything, because the Hierophant is here, it's probably more spiritual knowledge and more attunement maybe. So let's look up the Hierophant so you can get an idea. But oh my goodness, this is just something else. I am the teacher of universal law, caretaker of spiritual knowledge, teaching others what you know, awake to a greater understanding of the world. Pay attention to details, which is kind of along the lines of the World card. Because of this leveling up, you basically have some information that you need to share with your tribe and your new group, so they can also have that knowledge. And the Ace of Swords is about probably you going to come up with this this new fresh idea, and because it does involve a little bit of a small tribe, it looks like there's no question it's going to be successful. But let me just, I live through my highest values, opportunities to hone your highest intellect, learn new ways to reach your true potential, embodying a powerful philosophy. This card indicates an opportunity for powerful focus. Hone all your intelligences in the spirit of great teamwork to work towards a vision of yourself, realizing your highest potential, flow, and radiance. Consider fresh ways of understanding, organizing, articulating, and expressing your sense of purpose. You can achieve anything you desire. This really, truly does say that. If you just want to look at this, look at the powerful message that this is telling you right here, Capricorn. November 2020 for the Capricorn is basically about major triumph. You can have whatever you want. There is no question at all right here. As soon as you decide what that is, you are in major success, and you are going full throttle with success. Capricorn, it's just amazing how you're just able to have all of this. I really feel like it's something with your intellect, like on a general level with Capricorns, because you have so many opportunities all the time, but your intellect sometimes gets in the way. But here you have the knowledge, and it's like a spiritual knowledge to calm down the mind a little bit and realize your full potential with this. This is really cool. I'm actually really curious if you ever want to come back and leave a message or a comment on what you think this had to do. Smoky quartz, which is that's actually my crystal for manifestation. That's what I use for manifestation. But if you look, it's earth light. And if you remember what we just read in 2 of these, it's about connecting with earth. So not that you really have a problem with grounding at all, but because there's so much up-leveling is a good way to put it. Since there's so much up-leveling, it really is important to have a little bit of grounding and bring it back down to that level for some balance, because you're kind of going to be in the clouds for just a little bit while you pursue this and go with that fiery energy, if you know what I mean. Morganite, equality and love. So like I just said, it's about a balance. You have to have this overall balance, because especially with a Capricorn with the intellect, sometimes it's so much getting in the brain and you know what you're capable of that you forget to balance out, the heart and the love, and keep all of that in your forefront when you're leveling up like that and going after this incredible opportunity project. It looks like, let's see, fluorite, mental mastery. See, you're just get a little bit more out of the mind part of it for now, because you don't need your mind and your intellect as much as you think you do right now. Right now, it's your spiritual knowledge and your keeper of information that is going to help with this new teamwork project that you're going to work on. So if you have fluorite, smoky quartz, or morganite, which smoky quartz and fluorite are very common. These are great crystals for you to hold on to this month, Capricorn, for November 2020. Try to keep these crystals with you. They're going to help you on your journey. They're going to help you through your month. You don't need to overthink them. Just grab them and hold on to them, and that'll be very beneficial for you. I'm going to pull in some other clarifying cards here. Just going to take a moment and a couple minutes of silence so I can see if there's any other messages we have for Capricorn for November 2020. Oh my goodness. Happily ever after. This card very rarely comes up, but it's sort of like this. This is like the happily ever after in the tarot. This is the happily ever after in this card. Your endeavor is very cool. It's very beneficial. You're up level. It benefits many people. It's not, it's the teamwork or the collaboration that you're going to be embarking on is wonderful. This card just very rarely comes up, so I know that it's something big here. You have some big major cards in this reading, and so this is Capricorn. You bring your mind down, the mental mastery. Take a lot of your mind out of it. Have a little more control over your mind and your knowledge, and you're going to be able to significantly contribute to your endeavor, whatever it is. Now, look at this. So Capricorn, if this is, I don't normally do love readings, but when you've got love in the readings, you can't ignore them. So here's the deal. You either have, if you're in a relationship, you've got, you're on a new level, you're up leveling your relationship. You've gained a lot of the knowledge that you need to move forward in this relationship and to get romantic partner and happily ever after. And with the equality in love, you know, this is about a union, an up level union basically. So, and that's what this is about, teamwork. So you definitely are, Capricorn, in union with someone this month. You're on a very high, much higher level than you've ever been. And if it's with a person, you're on a higher level than you've ever been with this person. And you now feel that you are completely compatible for an eternal loving relationship. And the Ace of Swords is all about the beginning, fresh partnership and teamwork. So I feel like this up level is also in regards to a love relationship. That's very cool. It's very exciting. So let's see, what other messages do we have for the Capricorn for November 2020? This is really, really cool. Very incredible. Very exciting. Very exciting. The Sun, which is all about happily ever after. The Sun is about completion. It's like the world. It's like happily ever after. You have an absolutely incredible reading here. I am very excited for you. Please try to keep these crystals on you. They're going to help you in your journey. I'm going to show you what an incredible spread you have here. I wish you much love, much happiness. Doesn't look like you need much luck here. So thank you so much for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Hit the subscribe button if it's still red. It should be gray. So thank you so much. I appreciate you, and peace out.